Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Gina over here and I wholeheartedly welcome you to my channel. So this video is all of you who are going to appear for GOAIR interviews, and this is the only spot for you because in this video I am going to share with you the screenshots which I have taken from the references from my DMs, that the people who have appeared for the GOAIR interviews previously, their experience, how were their rounds, what they asked, and their experience, what they answered, what are the questions, how many rounds were there. So everything is in this. So I'm going to share with you with the questions, interview questions frequently asked, and the some of the interviews also, that how the interviews are actually conducted. So without further ado, let's get straight to the video. So the very first screenshot states that the applicant I applied online. I interviewed at GOAIR New Delhi in May 2019. So it is of 2019 only, and she states that, or he states that, it interviewed at GOAIR in May 2019. It had total of 4 rounds, including GD, written, scar check, that is the BMI, the height and weight check, and personal interview round. I eliminated at last because of a visible scar on my tattoo, so maybe she's a girl. She got eliminated because of the scar on the knee. The frequently asked question was for her was introduce yourself. So how will you introduce yourself? So say my name is this, so and so. Be very true to yourself as well as to the interviews, because they will have your CV in which you have written everything about you, and in which you have showed your talents, then you are selling them your skills, you have mentioned in your resume. So that only you say by yourself. Then the second question was your favorite pet animal, your favorite color. Then the third question was why GOAIR. I think these two are the most frequently asked questions, that introduce yourself and why GOAIR. Because I think introduce yourself is because you have written down everything, but they want to see that what you are giving them by your mouth, how you are expressing yourself, how confident you are speaking. So whatever you speak in this, that introduce yourself, give your basic information, nothing apart from that, because introduce yourself is only about yourself, not about your family members, and nothing else about that, only about yourself. Then the second question was pet animals and color, that is very basic. And the third was why GOAIR. So this is very important, which you need to think and give answers. So always be prepared for this question, that why GOAIR, or why you want to become a cabin crew of GOAIR only, why not others, what you feel like joining in GOAIR. So this kind of questions are frequently asked questions, which I think from this question, that why GOAIR. So you will say like this, that GOAIR is a growing company, it is developing country, it is treating their cabin crew so well. Even you can say that I have seen many videos on YouTube about cabin crew. I have seen on Instagrams the stories, or I follow the GOAIR page on Instagram, and how well they celebrated the festivals. Even I have said this in one of the interview of other airline, that I so wanted to join but I couldn't, and it was for good reason only that I got selected then in GOAIR. So I do not regret that. But even I said that I love the cabin crew culture over there, I love the work culture over there. So I want also be a part of this family. I want to be a family, I want to be a part of this big huge family which celebrates every festival. So be the part of themselves. This is the main key that they will like about your answers, and this will make your answers unique also. So this was the answer, that why you want to become a cabin crew, or why you want to become a cabin crew of GOAIR only, and why GOAIR. So highlight the main points of GOAIR, how they celebrated every festivals, how good they are treating their passengers and all, and they are always on time performing, no delays from last 15 months. So this is all the good things. Mention the good things and they'll see the good things in you. So the next point is, the next screenshot states that I appeared in person. I interviewed at GOAIR Mumbai in January 2018. After all 4 rounds of interview, they selected some of us. All of us got selected, email and then medicals. Wow. Oh wow, congratulations to them, those who got selected, and those who are not, do not get offended, do not get upset, because you are going to select at this time. So the question was self-introduction interview. Please mention your motive, that I want to become a part of this because I have dreamt. It is all about yourself. So mention GOAIR or any other company which you are appearing for in your answers. And the next is simple English test. The English test is always there. It is the basic grammar test which everybody will pass. And if you know, then you better join the MOEC or any other English classes. Then the third one is the very recent one, that is I applied to a recruiter. I interviewed at GOAIR in November 2019. So the first round was of the BMI check, tattoo and mock interview. Then the second round was the group of 10 asked personal questions. Each group was asked different questions. Okay. Third was English test, and fourth was personal HR. And very simple interview it is. The frequently asked questions are: what is your name, age, and how did you prepare for this interview? And again, most frequently asked question is: why do you want to become a cabin crew of GOAIR? So as I told you, the answer to the second question is very simple. The first is also very simple, but I need to tell you that how did you prepare for this interview. So you need to tell them that I prepared myself by polishing my English skills. For this interview, I searched for the upcoming interviews. Where can I appear for this interview? I researched and the popular news about this company, and I am opting for this company because I feel that the news which is coming in the industry, on the social media of this company is really very good, and I would also like to join this reputed company. So this could be your answer, which can lead you to a cabin crew. And how did you prepare for this interview? So you can say that all these are good points, key points which you can add in your answers. So the third slide, it shows that the same, why do you want to become a cabin? It is a very basic question. So be prepared for these two questions which are going to come in your way in January if you are going for a GOAIR news. That is, why do you want to become a GOAIR cabin crew or a cabin crew? And the second is introduce yourself. Then the third one is that, the next one is that I applied to other schools. I interviewed at GOAIR Mumbai in September 2019. So guys, these are the very recent ones. In the last 6 months, those people who have experienced these interviews are sharing their experience at what all they asked, how many rounds were there. So I hope this video is very helpful to you, and if yes, then please do share it with your other members, other friends who are opting for this interview. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go down, subscribe right now only, and like my this video, because this is very good video for you guys. It is very informative video because this is your only one stop, because I am sharing you the experiences, the questions, the answers which I am feeling. I haven't prepared anything. To be very frank, I haven't prepared anything, and to be very frank, I am sitting alone in the house. I am on an AP expiry. I do not have anything to do. So why not to just shoot it randomly only without any preparation, because I want it to be real. So if it comes to you guys, if they ask you sudden, then what all things you can add. I do not want to give you such rata-pata answers that go this is line. No. Make your own answers. I can only show you the path. I can only give you the bullet key points, but from the answer you have to make your own answers from them only. Because if I give you the answers and if you ratify it, then when you appear for the interview, then you will be blank. You will not be able to recall anything. So it is best to give you the bullet points, so that from that at least you can remember that what are the bullet points, and from that you can recreate your own answers in that. Because confidence is very important giving interviews, because your confidence shows how your personality, your confidence shows your personality, how calm, composed and confident you are while giving your interview. So this is the best point that I am giving you, and I don't know that if the other YouTubers around are giving you such good information or not, but I am trying my level best to give you all the informations. So yes, the question over here was, they asked me questions about my hobby, like what do you like most in doing. So it's very simple. You can share your any of this. If I am appearing for an interview and I am experienced, and if they ask me that what is your hobby, what do you like to do the most, then I'll say I'll make YouTube videos about the company in which I am. I show the positive points, I show my newer vlogs, I love editing, I love shooting, and it's just so simple and basic. And the interview, the whole sum up she's giving is, there were 4 rounds and 350 girls were first, and there were total 350 girls, sorry. First round was a BMI check, second round was introduction, that group of 10 and asking personal questions to each other. Then the third one was a grammar test. Grammar test is always there, so go through your tenses and everything and articles and whatnot, because this grammar test is must. And if you cannot clear grammar test, then sorry babies, you cannot, because they are very strict in grammar test. Because they should be strict, because the grammar test is very simple. If you cannot clear that, then you should go and sit in 5th or 6th standard. They will tell you like that only, because grammar is very simple, so just brush it up and then go. Then 4th round was medicals, and the interviews are very easy, but I did some mistake, that the recent interview was also easy. How you present yourself is more important, and even how you behave. She is sharing her own experience, that why she got rejected. See, the interviews was very easy, but I did some mistake. The recent interviews are also very easy. How you present yourself is more important, and even how you behave to the colleagues which are under other candidates and to the interviewers, that is the most important, she is telling, and she has shared her question also. Then the next one is, I appeared to other source, it took 2 weeks. Okay, so she prepared prior only. So there were 5 rounds which she's telling. The first one is BMI check, the second one is introduction round, which is common. The third question is PI, that is personal interview with the HR. Then the fourth round is group discussions, and the topic she is telling is topics related to politics, sports, etc., or from the daily news channel and newspapers. And fifth was the skin check, which was the checking of the scars and all around the body. And the question was, tell us how will you handle a disruptive passenger if he or she is to harm the peace to the other passengers. See, this is a very tricky question. So if you are not already a cabin crew, it is difficult for you to answer. So in this I am helping you, that you can say that because I have also witnessed this kind of passengers on board, so I know. Always go near to them, tell I'll go near to him, I will request the passenger not to make any noise, or not to do any such behaviors which disturbs the other passenger. I will ask him if he needs anything from us, if he needs any help, if he wants to sleep, give him pillow blankets, just pamper him and make him sleep, because some of the disruptive passengers are hysteria passengers. Hysteria is that the passenger needs attention from the cabin crew. Those people who want attention, those who are attention seekers, they will most probably do the disruptive passenger things, like disturbing other passengers and all. So always tell her, I will always be polite to the passenger and request him not to make any more noise, and if he needs anything, I am here to help him. This is it. And the cheaty question, as she has mentioned that topics related to politics and all. So yes, recently the changes in the politics and the changes in the country are the hot topics which can be asked to you in the GD, and I think you guys should be updated to the news which is upcoming on the social media and with the truth facts, not like हवाई बातें हो रही और आपने जाके वही वहाँ पे बोल दिया, not like that. So be prepared and then go for it, and I hope this few testimonials of the candidates who have given their interviews, shared their experience with me, and I have shared it with you guys, are important to you. I have given some knowledge to you, information to you, and if it is yes, and if you are going for an interview, then please do let me know in the comment section below. And if you also have appeared for it live, then please let me know on my Instagram DM that how was it, so that I can share your experience with other members like this on my YouTube channel. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do guys like this video, then I don't have to tell you anything, because you guys know what I'm going to say. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. So till then, until the next video, till then, bye bye and take care.